My name is Tritano Evans, and I'm the author of The Genesis Encounter. No, this book is not about the Bible. It's about a film director named Amir Maxwell who's making an adaptation of the book of Genesis. He's chosen 3 stories from the Genesis, Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, and the Tower of Babel, and he's making a film adaptation about it. But the real story in the book is about him and the conflict that's happening in his life. The best way to describe a Genesis encounter is to sort of compare it to an investigation. It's an investigation of the beginning of something. In order to truly understand something, you have to go back to the source. And that's what's happening in the story with Amir Maxwell. But also what's happening is he's making a movie about the Genesis, so you're going back to the beginning of time, so to speak. So the Genesis encounter sort of explains 2 things. It's a play on words. There are a couple of stories happening within the story, so the reader has to connect the dots to follow the through line to the end. But the story, the main story, is understanding the life of Amir Maxwell, understanding what's happened in the past in order to understand the present. Forgiveness. Recently, online, ebooks outsold print, and I thought this is something that's trending, and it's not going to go backwards from here. It's going to keep growing until all of us are reading ebooks. And so that's why I decided to do this. Also, I decided to do it because it's a creative choice for me as an entrepreneur. I wanted to be in control of how my work is distributed, and I'm able to do it this way. And then finally I thought about ecologically, it's the same thing to do. We save a couple of trees every time we don't print books on paper. And ebooks actually are a lot more convenient than paper books, especially for academic purposes, people who like to take notes, people who need to carry more than one book at a time. There are a lot of reasons for voting for ebooks, so I certainly do.